Everybody, welcome to yet another live stream. I've updated some of the graphics, and this is going to be a fun one. We're departing here out of Taipei in Taiwan, and then we're going to Hong Kong in China. We're going to a old airport called Kai Tak. This airport does not exist in real life now, but the on the sim we can fly, and it's a pretty challenging approach, and it's going to be a fun approach into Kai Tak today. Yeah, I see two of you are here. Everybody, welcome to the stream. We are flying the Hong Kong Express A320, the CEO, not the Neo version, the current engine option version. And we are here in Taipei, and we'll get started with our preparation. We do have ATC online, so it should be pretty fun as well. Okay, let's get going. Masters are off. Masters are off. Mode selector is normal. Weather radar predictive ensure is off. Landing gear lever is down. Batteries are more than 25.5 and external power is available. As the battery comes on, I'll bring the dome light up. Integrity lighting can go up. Integrity lighting can go up here as well, and I'll set delivery frequency. So the delivery frequency is 121.8. Taipei, good evening. Hong Kong Shuttle 420, radio check please. I think the volume is a little bit low for the ATC. I'll just bring up that volume. Okay, perfect. Looks good. We are contacted approach. RMP is set. APU fire test. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the sound is 5. APU fire test is complete. APU start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Hello, Captain. Really love the intro and outro. Thank you so much for that. And APU has been started. IR mode selectors can go to nav. Perfect. As the IR is aligning and APU is starting, let's go here. And then initialization, I'll get it from SimBrief. While that is happening, we can do the recall checks in aircraft acceptance. 1, 2, 3. Recall is normal. Logbook, MEL, CDL items are checked, and aircraft configuration summary and OEBs are also checked. Aircraft acceptance is performed. Perfect. Then we'll head here. We'll get the weight and balance and performance. So I'll just directly import it from SimBrief. Okay, that's okay. So today we are flying real weather, but not real time. Okay, and our APU is available. I'll turn on the APU bleed, turn off the external power, and request to disconnect the external power as well. Okay, perfect. We'll get the mass and balance. It's already loaded in. I'll load the aircraft instantly. And takeoff performance, I'll listen to the ATIS in a moment, and we can do the takeoff performance calculation. Before that, okay, before walk around checks, door page is checked, hydraulic page is checked, engine page, all quantities checked, flap lever position and flap position agree. Speed brake is retracted and disarmed agrees. Parking brake is set, pressure is checked. Chocks are inserted are confirmed. Parking brake off. And there's the alternate braking test. Alternate braking test is complete. Now we can tell them to disconnect the chocks. Ground from cockpit. Clear to disconnect chocks. Okay. We will have them remove the chocks. Perfect. Alternate braking test is completed. Circuit breakers, emergency equipment, rain repellent, and landing gear pins and covers are checked. The captain heads for his walk around, and let me start preparing the cockpit for our departure. Let's head upstairs. To supply ground control CVR test. Captain pursuit position. How's the audio today? You should be able to hear me, and the system sounds as well pretty good. And ATC will be coming. They're already online. You should be able to hear them pretty well today. So, higher mode selectors are nav, strobes auto, nav and logo lights on, seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on, emergency exit lights on, annunciator lights test. Okay, I have to start one of my softwares. It's called spat.nxt. Basically, what this does is it speaks to the hardware that I've connected. I'm just starting up that in the other screen. Okay, alternator lights test is complete. APU bleed is on. Let's set the temperatures a little bit high temperatures. Yeah, audio graphics are on point. That's perfect. Okay, and let's landing elevation auto. And landing elevation auto and 0 feet is checked. I'll keep the elec panel open as well. Elec is open and batteries off and batteries on. Check it on the elec page. Less than 60 amperes within 10 seconds is checked. Elec can go away. And fuel pumps can come on at this stage. And then engine fire test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the sound is 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the sound is 7. Perfect. Also, I'll just make sure my spat.nxt is running. Perfect. Looks good. And also today I've not forgotten to turn on the landing rate monitor, so you should have me watch me butter the landing today. Okay, engine fire tester complete. There's some issue with the vPilot network. It just keeps going offline and online, but once we get in the air, that should not be the issue. Okay, and the rest of the overhead scans are complete. Let me check here. Audio switching in the normal position. I'll just bring up the reading light a tad bit, and maintenance panel is checked. And we can, once the captain comes back, we can close the cockpit doors as well. Okay, and we have not yet got the ATIS, but I will get the weather from here. Okay, we have. I've already written it down. I've just got it on the departure ATIS from here. I can get that as well. Let's have a printed version, just so that we can, instead of writing it down, we can just we can request the wind data as well, and we can go here. ELC menu, weather request, via Romeo Charlie Papa Tango, and I'll request the METAR and send. That's okay. Let's return. Let me see if I've got the weather data. It looks like it's not showing me the weather data. Anyways, I've written it down, and I'll make you listen to the ATIS as well. Okay, and our QNH for today is going to be 1018. 1018 on this side, 1018 on this side, and 1018 on the standby. Check. ISIS instrument standby, instrument systems checked, and clock is checked. It's correct on the same time, but as I told you, we're not doing real time, but we're doing real weather, so we can have a nice early morning arrival into Hong Kong. Okay, anti-skid nozzle steering is on, checked. Continuing with my scans, ACP panel is set. We have not yet got the squawk code. I will set it once we have the clearance. All the switches in the normal position, thrust levers idle, masters are off, mode selector is normal, and parking brake is on, checked. And then okay, here ACP panel is set, and weather radar predictive ensure is off, checked. Okay, we can get the clearance at this point. Let me just contact ATC and let's get the clearance. Let me just bring down the sim volume a tad bit so I can hear the ATC better. Okay. Taipei Hong Kong Shuttle 420, request IFR to Kai Tak Victor Hotel X-ray. We have information Lima. I really can't hear him yet. Let me check the system sounds again. Yeah, all the volumes are maximum. That's okay. Let me check the settings in case. That's working perfectly. Taipei, Hong Kong Shuttle 420, how do you read me? I'm just doing it on text. Not sure if he's online as well. I'm pretty sure he's online because it's showing me here. It's just delivery and ATIS. And he's not even replying to my messages. Messaged him. Okay, I should get my reply, but yeah. Anyways, I'm waiting for that. I'll just continue my programming of the MCDU. Okay. Here. A320-200 CFM56 database is up to date, checked. Init initialization is done. We are Hong Kong Express 420 Hong Kong Shuttle and cost index of 10. Our cruising flight level for today is going to be Let me check that on my flight plan. 320, pretty low cruising altitude. Okay. AIF flight plan. We are departing. I'm not sure. Anyways, I have the ATIS information. I can write that down. So information Lima 05 left. I will check that again. So departure and 05 right for arrival and departure. So we'll plan for 05 left. Okay, winds are 080 at 14 knots, and as per our flight plan, we are the Chala 1, what I think Chala 1 Alpha arrival, departure. Charlie 1 Alpha departure. So it should be Chala 1 Charlie. Okay, DIF, secondary flight plan, will just copy the active, and in case of a failure, we'll be coming back to Romeo Tango Charlie Papa. Neither us. I didn't get what you're saying. Sorry. Okay. SR. So this is as per my departure. We will be departing on Charlie 1 Alpha, and then 243 and 229er. So I'll set course to 229er. Sorry. 229er here and 229er here. So init B, let's copy the weights. I mean, you can't hear the ATC as well. I am pretty sure it's working. There's no issues. He's just not online. I mean, he's not at his post. That's what I can say. 61.0 and 31.5. Planned 7.2 tons. 61.0, 31.5. 61/31.5, and planned fuel of 7.2 tons. Init B is done. Performance. Okay, let me check. Let me get the ATIS information. That should have me cross-check. At least if I am able to get. Is not reply to my message, so I'm
Zero Zulu. Expect ILS approach. Operations information. 05 left and runway 05 right for arrival and departure. Wind 090 degrees, 14 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud few 2,000 feet. Temperature 2.14. QNH 1018 hectopascal. Departure flight request please by DCL inform Taipei approach or Taipei Tower on initial contact. You have information mic.
On initial contact, you have uniform.
Toronto International Airport information for arrival and departure mic. 1500 Zulu. Expect ILS approach.
Yeah, see, we can easily hear the ATIS information, so I'm pretty sure I should be able to hear his voice if he's transmitting. He's not just not back. I'm just waiting for him. If not, I think I will have to disconnect from the network. That's okay. Okay, pretty heavy today. 158, flap 3, down 0.2, flex 66. Let me force it to toga. I think that way we should have a shorter distance. You should have a better sounding departure. 134, 140, 143, 3 down 0.2. 134, 140, 143. 34, 140, 143. We are doing a toga departure, not a flex departure. 3/0 down 0.2, and that's why I'm not inserting the flex temperature, and we'll do acceleration pretty quick. The airport elevation is almost sea level. I think it is 108 feet, so we'll start our acceleration at 900 feet, thrust reduction at 900 feet, and acceleration at 1100. Perfect. Progress page RCTP. RCTP 05 left is what we have planned for. I hope he doesn't change the runway. I'll have to do all of this again. Okay. Flight plan is done, and initial climb altitude he's not given me a clearance. Anyways, so on our SID, final altitude, cross summer at or above 4,000. I'll just set my cruise altitude as my initial altitude, so that will be 320. I'm pretty sure he should change that. Taipei, Hong Kong, shuttle 420. How do you read me, please? Come on, where is this guy? He's definitely there, because it says, but I don't see any departure from here, so I'm not sure if it's active on his PC or anything. Anyways, pretty good now. So all the setup is done. We will continue with our flows, lateral scans, oxygen mask test. PFT&D brightness is checked. Also is the landing rate monitor is running today. Perfect. Okay. And climb nav 1FT2 is checked. Constraint here, VOR on this side at 10 nautical miles, and put it to arc mode, checked. And on this side, oxygen mask is tested. PFT&D brightness, climb nav 1FT2, fuel on board is checked, and pressurization is checked, and VOR, constraint, this I'll just leave it on nav mode and 20 nautical miles, and the FCU is checked. Okay, pretty good. And then we are pretty much good to go. I'll just do a departure briefing. Charlie 1 Charlie Delta, because we are on 05 left instead of 05 right. Okay, Charlie 1 Charlie Delta. So it's Charlie Hotel Alpha Lima India 1 Charlie. So Charlie 1C departure. So we're doing the Charlie 1C departure from Taipei. The set requires minimum climb gradients of 4.1% for this departure, which we have achieved in the performance. Initial climb on runway heading until leaving 600 feet. So we'll not start our turn before 600 feet. Charlie 1 Charlie Delta direct to Tango Papa 050, Novas decoy Summer Charlie, max 210 knots until established on track to Novas. Cross Summer at or above 4,000 feet. Okay. Let me check if all the constraints are properly inserted. It should be. Yeah. Until going to Novas, we have a speed. Actually, no. This is 210 speed constraint. The speed constraint is gone here, and at Novas, it's just 210 here. And so at Summer it is at or above 4,000 feet, which is already checked. Perfect. Looks good. Departure briefing is complete, and taxi routing, I'm expecting to taxi 05 left. Okay, I'll open up my taxi charts. Apron Bravo. Okay, so we are pushing back. Not right now. Let me look at the stand number. I'm not sure of the stand number. Let me just check it here. Looks like Bravo 8 will be pushing back onto Quebec, and we'll be taking Quebec onto Echo. Once we are on Echo, and then November.
Taipei delivery, good evening, down bus 737, call, how are you?
This is Hong Kong Shuttle 420, I read you 5, Taipei seems to be offline.
Roger, then switching over to Unicorn 122, that's for 737, call.
Just left him a personal message. I think you should leave him one personal message before departure, sir.
We're all good with that, thanks.
Okay. So November all the way till November 1, and we're departing 05 left. Okay. Yeah, and I'm able to hear the other pilot, so yeah. Sir, what is the name of the simulator that I'm using right now? I'm using Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Okay, Vikas, I've dropped him a personal message, I'm switching over to Unicorn now.
Copy that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, even I think I'll switch over to Unicorn as well. Okay, perfect. Looks good. We are. I've done the taxi briefing. We have no hotspots on the taxi out, so all of the things looks good. We'll be pushing back facing northeast. Okay, looks good. And I'm on Unicom, monitoring the other pilots in the area as well. Okay, let's do a cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation checklist, gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity is 7.2 tons is checked. Seatbelt signs are on. ADIRS is nav, and barrow reference is 1018 this side, 1018 on the other side, and 1018 on the standby. Cockpit preparation checklist is complete. Let's do the before start flows. Beacon on, windows are closed, doors are closed, and slides are being armed. Okay, looks good. And pilot monitoring flows before start. I will set it to ATC set for operations for code 2000. Windows are closed, doors are closed, lights are on. Before start checklist.
Taipei ground, Taipei traffic, November 737, Golf stand 615, pushing back onto Sierra facing west, Taipei traffic.
Okay. Yeah. Before start, parking brake is set. Takeoff speeds and thrust are 134, 140, 143, and Choga. Windows are closed and beacon is on. Taipei traffic, Hong Kong shuttle 420 pushing back onto Quebec facing northeast. Okay. Let's ask for the tug. Engine mode selector can go to ignition. Welcome everybody to the stream. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. That will help with the YouTube algorithm. That will be very helpful. Yeah, he went offline. That looks good. He went offline now. He could have done that much before. I mean, that's okay. Okay, tug is connected. Starting the pushback. Parking brake is released. Starting engine number 2. Enjoy the engine start. Hope all of you are loving the improved graphics and the stream settings as well. The duration of the flight is 1 hour 45 minutes. It's not that long of a flight. It's going to be I would say a short hop. There's the yellow hydraulic system pressurized. Okay, good start on engine number 2. Let's start engine number 1. There's the PTU barking away. Enjoy the sounds of the engine start. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, somebody has texted me. Okay, it's yeah, delivery. Stop the pushback here and let's set the parking brake. Delivery Hong Kong Express 420.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, Taipei delivery. I apologize, my computer has some problem with you. I already copied your clearance.
Yeah, Hong Kong Shuttle 420, we are ready to copy the clearance now.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, you are cleared to contact via Charlie 1 Alpha RNS departure, single tree RNS transition, Alpha 1, 5 route. Climb maintain 50320, squawk 2602.
Could you come again with the transition for the SID Hong Kong Express 420?
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, Tango Tree RNS transition, enjoy Alpha 1 airway.
Tango 3 transition and join Alpha 1 airway, and we're clear to Kaituck with Victor Hotel X-ray, Charlie 1 Alpha departure, climb to flight level 320 and squawk 2602, Hong Kong Shuttle 420.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, clearance feedback is correct and report ready for push and start.
Actually, we have already pushed back onto Quebec, Hong Kong, and Shuttle 420.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, roger, and report ready to taxi.
I'll report when we are ready to taxi Hong Kong Shuttle 420. Okay, it's Charlie 1 Alpha, so...
Delivery, good evening, November 737 Golf, just pushed back from San 6151 to Sierra type, Boeing 738, request clearance to Taipei.
Actually, here...
November 737 Golf, Taipei delivery, apologize again, and are you ready to copy your clearance?
Yeah, I saw the runway change.
No problem, and yes, go ahead, we're ready to copy 737 Golf.
And let me put in the performance as well. We'll have to do the departure change checklist in a moment. So let me get the performance for 05 right.
November 737 Golf, you are cleared to contact via Charlie 1 Alpha, next departure, Tango Tree, Alpha 1, 500 route, climb maintain 50340, squawk 2603.
134, 140, 1433, down 0.2. 134, it's the same, so it should not be an issue.
Clear to Hong Kong Taipei, we are Charlie 1 Alpha, and climb and maintain flight level 340, squawk 2603, 737 Golf.
737 Golf, clearance is correct, report when ready for taxi.
We'll call you when ready for taxi 737 Golf.
Tango Papa 05 right. Okay, looks good, and I'll do the after start flows. Mode selector can go to normal, APU bleed can come off. We are not using anti-icing for this departure. Taxi lights can come off, APU master switch can go off. Anti-skid nozzle, nozzle steering is disconnected, check, ECAM status is checked. And after start this side, ground spoilers are armed, air trim is checked, flaps set 3 for departure, trim 0.2 down is set for departure, and ECAM status nozzle steering is checked. And let me do the, and we have checked the flaps are set as well. Okay, after start checklist, anti-icing is not required, ECAM status is checked, pitch trim is 0.2 down, rudder trim is
737 Golf, you can momentarily contact your destination.
Mark 122.8, 737 Golf, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, the departure change checklist. Runway is 05 right now. Say this Charlie 1 Alpha. Flap setting is config 3. Takeoff speeds and thrust are set. And FCU altitude is 320 is checked. Okay, looks good. And delivery Hong Kong Shuttle 420. We are ready to taxi.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, squawk 2602, and mode Charlie, please.
Okay, so the squawk code 2602. So 2602. Mode Charlie is checked. Squawking mode Charlie, Hong Kong Shuttle 420.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, you can monitor Unicom altitude destination. Good day.
On to Unicom, Hong Kong Shuttle 420. Have a good day. Okay.
Oh.
Looks good. And let's do the taxi flows. Terrain on ND this side, auto brake set to maximum, squawk code is checked, engine mode selector is normal, weather radar is on, and predictive wind shear is auto, takeoff conflict test, and let's do the flight controls check. So I'll bring up the throttle cam. Should be up. Okay, let me bring this up so you can watch me do the flight controls check. Pull down, neutral, pull up, neutral, pull left, neutral, pull right, neutral, rudder, pull left, neutral, pull right, neutral. Flight controls are checked and free and correct. Okay.
Taipei traffic number 737 Golf will be holding short on 05 right, Sierra 1 Taipei traffic.
shit. I don't know why the volume is that high. I'm gonna bring down the volume just a tad bit. That's too much for me. Okay, that's blasting into my ears. Okay. Anyways, taxi checklist, flight controls, check flap setting is config 3. Radar is on, engine mode selector is normal, ECAM MO is tick off. Nope, let's start our taxi. Taipei traffic, Hong Kong shuttle 420, taxiing 05 right via Quebec. I'll bring you back with me, the flight deck. Looks good. It's taxi. Just opening my taxi chat so I can keep having a look at it. Let's start moving. Brakes check. Brakes are checked. Yeah, I know. It blasted my ears as well. Yeah, consistent improvement every stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I thought the throttle bubble or the throttle cam was a little bit too intrusive on the cockpit. That's why I just reduced the size and make it look a little bit more aesthetic. Taken off?
Negative, just approaching Sierra 1.
I'll be joining on to Sierra in a moment.
No worries, I'll wait for you. I'll just hold short Sierra 1.
Copy that. Hong Kong shuttle 420. Okay, we make a right here onto Sierra.
Taipei traffic, November 737 Golf, holding short runway 05 right on Sierra 2. Taipei traffic.
We make a right here as well. And I see him. I see his nav and logo lights. Taipei traffic, Hong Kong shuttle 420, taxiing, holding point Sierra 1, runway 05 right via Sierra. Taxi a little bit faster now. We can go up to 30 knots.
And Hong Kong shuttle 420, just to confirm, are you using the Asobo scenery for Taipei?
The default Asobo scenery, Hong Kong shuttle 420.
Okay, so unfortunately with the Asobo scenery, Sierra 1 doesn't exist. You could take Sierra 3 or you could be behind me or Sierra 2, up to you.
Yes, I'll take Sierra 2. Hong Kong shuttle 420, we're a little bit heavy today.
Roger.
And my taxi mini briefing, climb nav 1FT2, and fuel on board is checked, brake temperatures are checked. Okay, let's assume we have been cleared for takeoff because we are on uniform now. Behind the departing traffic, nosy lights can come on. Landing lights can come on. Landing lights can come on. Nosy lights can come on. And I'll do the pilot monitoring flows once we are at the hold zone. Taipei traffic, Hong Kong Shuttle 420 approaching Sierra 2.
Taipei traffic number 737 Golf lining up runway 05 right Taipei traffic.
He's a business jet today. Do have November 1 actually. No, I think it's November 2 as you said. November 1 does not exist on this scenery. Sorry, Sierra 1 does not exist on this scenery. But this is the end of the runway, so we'll just take this out. Is this 737?
And Taipei traffic number 737 Golf departing runway 05 right Taipei traffic.
Taipei traffic, Hong Kong Shuttle 420, lining up behind the departure traffic, runway 05 right. Let's quickly do the pilot monitoring flows. TCAS can go to TARA. Runway is checked. Approach path is clear, checked. Packs can go off. Sorry, packs can go off. And all crew takeoff stations and lineup checklist. Runway 05 right, TCAS TRA, Paxton and 2 are off. Lineup checklist is complete. Let's get going. And I'll bring up the throttle cam. He's already gone.
And Taipei traffic number 737 Golf departed runway 05 right passing 2000.
Yeah, I see him on my TCAS as well. Let's hand fly this departure for a bit. Let him fly away just a tad bit. Let him pass 3000 and then we can start our departure. He's going to be pretty light, he's going to blast out of there. And the 737 is a little bit faster than the 320 anyways. Toga's in chat. Toga's in chat. Because nice Toga departure today. Taipei traffic, Hong Kong Shuttle 420 on the roll, 05 right. Perfect. Chronos can go on, engines to 50, slide forward pressure. Engines are stable. Toga. And Toga SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. Little bit winds. The aircraft is wanting to weathercock. I'm just adding slight left rudder to keep it on the center line. V1, and let's rotate, and I'll let it weathercock into the wind. Nice. Nav, and flaps can come 2. Positive climb, get up. Flaps can come to 1, and lever climb. We do have some wind shear on takeoff. Lever climb, auto thrust, thrust climb, climb, auto thrust. Let's pitch down and gain the airspeed. We have nice crosswinds. About 30 knots of crosswind. That's why the nose cocked into the wind as soon as the wheels lifted off the ground. Pretty sweet departure. Looking good. I'll hand fly it till a certain altitude and leave it climb in there. Back to
Taipei traffic number 737 Golf now passing 7,500 Charlie 1 Alpha departure.
Taipei traffic, Hong Kong shuttle 420 passing 2,100 for flight level 320 Charlie 1 Alpha departure. Looks good.
Quite turbulent, passing flight level 90 now.
Copy that, Hong Kong shuttle 420, and flaps can go 0. Keep the throttle cam on so that you can watch me hand fly it. I'm not really struggling, but it's fun to hand fly it. With the Airbus, there's not much of input, so it's not that hard to handle like the 737. Nice engine sounds of the Toga thrust today. We are using full thrust for takeoff instead of flex today. And I see him on my CCAS as well as I have visually identified him in the clouds as well. Just do my acceleration flows pretty straight from here. Spoilers
Taipei traffic, number 737 Golf now passing flight level 115 for flight level 340, Taipei traffic.
Those lights can go off, runway turn off can go off. And I'll hand fly it the next turn, and then I will basically engage autopilot because it's a straight path from there. How was the departure, guys? And I'll give you some of the wing views now. I'm still hand flying it, but I mean I have the instruments on the other screen. But he's blasting out of there, he's climbing pretty fast. We are not going to be climbing that quickly. Pretty windy conditions as he told. Passing 9,000. But the Airbus doesn't really require a lot of inputs to hold. It's a pretty aerodynamically as well as computer stabilized aircraft. The Airbus is beautifully designed. No wonder the pilot comfort was there in mind when they designed this aircraft. Passing 10,000 feet, I'll do the flows once I engage the autopilot. beautiful views departing the futuristic city of Taipei. Okay, it's pretty much straight from here. Autopilot 2 on. Autopilot 2. And let's do the 10,000 feet flows. Landing lights can come off. Seatbelt signs can remain on. It's pretty turbulent. And airport here, airport here. Let's set standard. Set standard and set standard. Passing flight level 130 now. Taipei traffic, Hong Kong shuttle 420 passing flight level 135 for 320 now. Check. Okay, looking good there, and here on this progress page we are going to Victor Hotel X-ray, and Victor Hotel X-ray I'll plan 13, but yeah, we have not got the plan, and navigation accuracy is high, is checked, and we can clear out these. I will check, leave in our performance page. I can leave it this on progress page, and that can be on flight plan page. Looks good. 10,000 feet flows are complete.
And Taipei traffic, number 737 Golf Fox, passing flight level 195 for flight level 340, Taipei.
Okay, he's going to be 2,000 feet anyways, on top of us anyways. Okay, 10,000 feet flows are complete. No checklist for 10,000 feet flows. Let me give you some more of those wing views, and let me bring you back with me. That's the Pacific Ocean you see off to the right side. Yeah, pretty sweet departure, definitely. Okay, let me see the comments now. Okay, oh, I see the throttle bubble. Yeah, that's pretty good. Have you tried any difficult maneuver on your sim? Yes. Today's approach is going to be one of those difficult maneuvers. It's going to be a very fun approach into old Hong Kong airport. There's Taipei City. Hong Kong shuttle 420 passing flight level 193 for flight level 320. Looking good.
Taipei number 737 Golf Fox, passing flight level 230 for flight level 340.
Yeah, I think we are kind of gaining on him. If we are too close, the TCAS will anyways tell me, but he's quite far ahead of me. Let me check on the TCAS. I can show you where he is. He should be right ahead of us. We should be able to VFR spot him as well. But if you go here and increase the range of the ND, so there he is. You can see that he's about 4,000 feet more than us, and he's climbing as well. That's the white diamond you see on the navigation display. That's other traffic. That's basically the TCAS. The flight sim is pretty realistic with all of these things. It's pretty cool. I didn't put it on that one. But he is more than 20 nautical miles ahead of us, so I don't think the TCAS will give us any warnings. I can remove the terrain on India. I don't need that. Perfect. Looks good.
Hong Kong Federal 420, this is number 767 Golf Golf, report mark number for separated.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, we are passing flight level 222 for flight level 320, 10 nautical miles from Charlie.
Roger, thank you.
Okay, from Charlie, we are going to Kandy anyways. Let me see if there are ATC available. Until then, you guys can enjoy some of the cockpit views. Let me leave it at about there and enjoy the cockpit views. I don't think, yeah, Hong Kong does have ATC. We might have, no, they just went offline. No worries. No problem. Looking good. It's going to be a pretty quick top-up climb as well. As soon as we reach our top-up climb, we'll be planning for our top-up descent just like yesterday. But it's we'll spend about 20-25 minutes in cruise, unlike yesterday, that is. Okay, we do have a message. No, that's okay. It's just getting disconnected and connected. That's okay with the network, no problem. And bring down the volume. Let's play some music for today. It's not as busy as yesterday, so I think some music will be fun. Looks good. It's just pretty much the Pacific Ocean from here on now. But until we start our descent into Hong Kong, it's going to be a pretty sweet descent. It's current, if I check the time here, currently it's 5:05 a.m. so we should be landing just about when the sun is rising. It's going to be a pretty cool arrival into Kai Tak.
And traffic number 737, golf course level 340, Mach decimal 80.
Hong Kong Shuttle 420, level 320 and Mach decimal 75. I think we can slightly increase the speed because there's no ATC. Let's go. Increasing speed to Mach decimal 79, Hong Kong Shuttle 420. Button to click the door. This time 16, and for our arrival, star 13, star runway 13. Let's program our arrival. I'm just gonna program it and check. Can take the Domi-TR or Lemi-TR. Lenim. Not Dumol. You can take the Margot. Yeah, we can take Dotney. Elato. So we're going Elato, then Alpha, and then Margot. Perfect. And then I'll program the approach as we are coming to our office.
Yeah.
Right along the east coast of China now. Let me continue the programming. I'll just finish the programming. and I'll brief the arrival as well. From Chengdu Chao, we are going to Chengdu Chao, bearing 045, and distance of 4 nautical miles. From there, did I take it? No. It says 2C path. Anyways, we'll start our descent here. Shouldn't be any issue. We need the center fix there. Yeah, where it says discontinued here. And there to Stonecutters NDB. From there, we are going directly onto the runway from the DME as well. So insert that. I will Chengdu Chao right here. Okay. Anyways, it's gonna give me a point there. Anyways, we'll start descending, and we'll go here. Anyways, we'll do a vertical descent, so no issues there. That's why I said I'll do the arrival briefing right now. Let me bring down the music volume tad bit. Let me finish the arrival briefing, and then I'll give you some more music. And how far are we from our top of descent? We're 300 nautical miles. Our current altitude is 32,000, so we can start our descent approximately 120 nautical miles. Get here. So after Elato, this is the arrival star. Okay, we're doing the star into runway 13 Elato transition. After Elato, we're going to MKG. No, where was I? Yeah, Elato. After Elato, Magog, and then Alpha. Is there a constraint at Alpha? Yeah, flight level 150. It is flight level 150. Insert that. And after Alpha, we are going to Magog 13. Then after below, Magog. No. We're going to Chengdu Chao. Okay, Chengdu Chao. So, basically Chengdu Chao at 6,000, and then we'll hold at Chengdu Chao and we'll descend down. Otherwise, we will not be able to descend. I'm just going to insert a hold, and inbound course for the hold is going to be 270. And time 1 minute. And then we can, once we are pretty good to go, and then once we are exiting the hold, basically I want to descend down to about 4,000 feet at Chengdu Chao. Only then we continue our descent. That should solve this 2C path ahead. It's okay. Okay, approach briefing is arrival briefing is complete. Do not.
Traffic now the 737 Golf Golf increasing to Mach 81 flight level 340.
Anyways, he is far ahead of us. Okay, I'm just briefing the plate. We don't see any changes in weather, so the star is going to remain the same. So, do not descend without ATC clearance. We do not have any ATC clearance. Descend as directed by ATC. Expect IGS approach. Today we are going to do a visual approach assisted by IGS. I have programmed it just like the IGS. Max 250 knots. 280 or Mach 0.8, whichever is less in turbulent conditions when approved by ATC. So max 250 knots for this arrival. After El Alto, our speed constraint is already checked. So after El Alto, speed constraints is 250 knots. Not constant Mach, it should be constant. Okay, I think 0.8 Mach, it should be good. 250 knots. Yeah, all the way to. I'll just insert that. Yeah, looks good. Margo, Galpa, all of that should be 250 knots. And if we are good to go, I mean, if we descend pretty quickly, then I think we don't even need these. We don't even need to do the hold. We'll just do immediate exit, and we'll join the approach. And that I'll just maneuver it visually. The sun, we can see the civil twilight starting, so the sunrise is going to happen pretty soon. Looks good. So, how far are we? 22:13, and the time currently is 21. Yeah, around 50 minutes from now we'll be landing. It's gonna be sunrise at 6:23. Looks good. So that's something clear. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. I mean, it'll let you show the new FX as well, and also it'll support me on getting more followers on this content. Let me bring up the volume of the music as promised. Now the briefing is complete. We are approaching a top of descent. I'll do my approach briefing in the top of descent as well. It is definitely a beauty. We are flying over the Pacific Ocean, headed into Hong Kong. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. And let me bring you guys in the flight deck. I will show you the approach chart and we can brief it together. So the charts are not available obviously because this airport doesn't exist anymore in the real world. It's an old airport, so the old charts are available for download. There's the approach plate. So we'll be doing a visual step down, and I've programmed it. We're going from Chengdu Chao to DME 4 from Chengdu Chao on a course of 045. We'll be continuing on the same course to Sonekutter's NDB, and then we'll make a right turn to our landing runway. We should be able to see a red and white checkered flag kind of thing on the mountain. That is the visual cue that our landing runway is in sight. And because it's a curved approach, we'll be making quite a steep banked turn around 400 feet for our landing runway, and we do not have any ATC, so none of the ATC frequencies are valid for today. The charts are obviously very old. We can consider it up to date. That's the latest chart we have. Transition level will be given by 110 at or above 988 PA and 120 at or below 979. Today is 1018, so we'll be using transition level 110. And all the frequencies I'll check it while preparing the approach. Again, visual step down. When clear for visual step down, runway 13, maintain minimum 2000 until DME 4 from Chengdu Chao or DME 7 from Kilo Lima DME. Remain east of Kaiyu Chao, then west of Green Island. Continue track to Stonecutter's Island. That's where the NDB is. Turn right and proceed visually to runway 13. In event of a go around, climb and maintain 4,500. So our missed approach altitude will be 4,500. Turn right to intercept radial 136, and from Tango Hotel and over to Tango Hotel VOR and then holding. Weather minimums ceiling 4,500 and visibility 9 kilometers. We will get the weather in a moment and we'll check if the minimums are more than this. Visual step down approach runway 13 will be cleared if it will not cause any interruption to other aircraft carrying out instrument approach or departure procedures. Okay, that's basically the chart as briefed. And we are approaching Elato. Let's start our descent. Let's go all the way to 6,000 feet. Traffic Hong Kong Shuttle 420 leaving 320 for 6,000 feet. And there's a speed coming down as well. Perfect. And we have started our descent. Seatbelt signs can come on. Sorry, it's already on because of turbulent conditions, and I'll just program the missed approach. Everything else is already programmed. After this, we are going on the missed approach to Tango Hotel VOR on 136. Direct Tango Hotel, and where were we? Yeah, Tango Hotel will be holding at Tango Hotel on course of 316, and our holding altitude, missed approach altitude, will be 4,000 feet. Anyways, I'll set that. Hold, and here 4,500 on the missed approach. Everything is set. Flight plan is checked. Radio navigation, we'll get the Chengdu Chow on my side. No, actually Tango Hotel on my side. The final VR we need, and course will be 136 landing course. And here the Chengdu Chow VR, and the course outbound will be 041. It looks good. No ILS frequency. We do not have any ADF. Okay, Stonecutters is the ADF. I'll just put that in 236. One decimal liner. That's a. Let me check. Let me check if it was. That's the NDB. Yeah, we cannot put in the NDB. Looks good. Radio nav is check. Progress is we are landing into X-ray runway 13. Performance, we'll get that now. We'll get the weather. Okay, so weather currently looks like 1018 on the QNH, as I told you. Temperature is 23, and minimums, as we checked on our ceiling, minimums is 4,500. Anyways, that's only for the visual approach. We don't have any minimums. We are a category, I can say category Delta aircraft today. And performance here is set. Progress is set. Fuel prediction, we'll have 2.5 tons on landing, 1 hour 15 minutes of holding time. And secondary flight plan, will just copy the active. Just for the arrival, I'll program IGS 13 just in case we fail the visual approach, and we'll have to go through the go around procedure. Okay, everything else looks good. We can leave it in the progress page now. Actually, we need to start descending. Come on. Let's make a 360 just to lose some altitude. And I'll use some speed brake as well. Okay, all the briefing on the charts are checked. Let's hope for the best, and I butter the landing now. I'm just doing a 360 to increase the track miles and descent, and I'll bring on the wing lights so that you guys can see some stuff. There are so many controls, yes. And thank you everyone for joining the stream. Continue supporting, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel, please. Traffic, Hong Kong Shuttle 420 passing flight level 268 for 6,000 feet. And we are making a 360 to lose some altitude and going direct to Elato, waypoint Hong Kong Shuttle 420. Let's go direct to Elato. I'll give some speed brake as well. Nav check. Speed descent. The briefing is complete. I will remove myself from your view and I'll give you the throttle cam on final approach. Once I disconnect the autopilot, just before disconnect the autopilot, I'll bring on the throttle cam. Shuttle 420, we are overhead El Alto and passing flight level to 190. Correction, flight level 200. If it approaches the altitude constraint, we can continue our descent. Anyways, I think just one altitude constraint, it should not be an issue. Just quickly do the 10,000 feet descending close as well, because I'll have to concentrate on a single pilot on this aircraft today. So lights are on, seatbelt signs are on. The LS push button is not required for today, and all the MCU preparation is checked. Let's head here. Let's turn on terrain on ND constraint and constraint. I want actually here terrain on here. Let's put this to arc mode, and this I can leave it on progress page. Nice stabilized descent. I can't really hear him. Turn off the music now, and we'll concentrate on flying the plane. Hong Kong Shuttle code 20, passing flight level 190 for flight level 150. The Magog arrival for runway 13. I don't think he is able to hear me. Let me check why that is. On 122.8 Hong Kong Shuttle 420, request radio check please. Yeah, we are on 122.8 and we are transmitting. We don't have any issues here. The new and improved audio quality and all the radios as well. Hong Kong Shuttle 420 on Unicom 122.8 radio check, please. Nope.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, I am able to hear myself. That's perfectly okay. And we are headed towards Magog. And how far are we from our destination? We are 140 nautical miles from Victor Hotel exit. Okay, he's just ahead of us. So we have already entered the destination. Data. Use that. Activate the push face. Looks good. Looking good. We are approaching our transition level. Unicom Hong Kong Shuttle 420 passing flight level 128 for 6,000 feet. Okay, here onwards I'll descend with vertical speed. Good. I don't think how far are we from Chengdu Chao? We need to be at 4,000 feet at Chengdu Chao. How far are we from Chengdu Chao? 32 nautical miles. We're pretty high, so pretty low. So I will just level off at 10,000 feet. And we're approaching our transition level 110. You should be able to see mainland China, and I'll just set QNH 1018, 1018, and 1018. You should be able to see mainland China to our right side, but yeah, it's obscured by the clouds. Alt star. Alt. And let's assume ATC has cleared us to 300 knots. Let's just accelerate, because we're pretty slow. We still have quite a long way to go. Let me bring the sim volumes all the way up for this arrival. Nautical miles after Margot is Alpha. Let's accelerate a little bit more to about 340 knots. It's all ocean down there. And cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. We'll be landing in about 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain from the flight deck. We are about to land at Kai Tak in 15 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Thank you for choosing Hong Kong shuttle service from Taipei to Kai Tak. We were cruising at flight level 320, that is 32,000 feet. Currently at flight level 100, 10,000 feet. And we've already begun our final descent for our landing. Fasten your seatbelts and hope our cabin crew are taking good care of you. Wonderful crew today on board, and thank you so much for choosing Hong Kong Shuttle 420 again. Get inside and clear the hold. We do not need the holding pattern. I know speed limit is exceeded, but let's assume we're clear. That's okay. Anyways, I'll disconnect autopilot later on. Okay, let's go speed managed. Just gonna let it decelerate. And let's go here, activate approach phase. Destination data is already inserted apart from the minimum because we're not going to have it. Let's go dome lights to, I don't need it now. We'll use auto brake low. I'll just do the manual distance calculation. I'll go set altitude 4,500. Let's go 4,500. Let's slowly start our descent. About 100 feet per minute. Let's head here. Quickly do a landing distance calculation. Runway 13. Try. Okay, I think we'll just get from here. 00 at 080 at 10 knots, so we're going to have some crosswind. Temperature is 23. Unit is 0. Landing weight, okay. Here, so go here. 3.3 plus 61, 64.3. 64.3 is done. We'll use right about 3/4 of the runway. Looking good. Looking good. And once we are past the airport, we start. And the ceiling visibility is more of unlimited visibility. Few clouds at 2000 and scatter clouds at 3000. That's okay. So there's no ceiling. It's good. And let's assume we are clear to land, so I'll turn on the landing lights as well. Just make sure lights are on. Perfect. Looks good. And approach checklist. Approach checklist. Battle ref 1018 this side, 1018 on this side, and 1018 on the standby. Checked. Seatbelts are on. Minimums, no minimums. Visual approach. Auto brake set low. Engine mode selector is normal. Approach checklist is complete.
Right, traffic, number 737, golf for final, runway 13. Right,
Data traffic, Hong Kong Shuttle 420, passing 7,000 for 4,500, direct Chengdu Chao VOR.
right, traffic number 737, golf for on ground on contact and 171 Zulu. Traffic number 737, call for vacated.
Okay, let's start configuring. Let's go. Flaps 1. Just increase the time a little bit ahead because we'll not be able to see anything at this rate. That should be a beautiful time to land. contact traffic. Hong Kong Shuttle 420, passing 5,000 for 4,500. Direct Chengdu Chao. We are 16 nautical miles from Chengdu Chao. That looks pretty good. Pretty approach. Let's head back inside. I'll decrease the range to 10 nautical miles. That should be sufficient for me. And we're below.
And Kaitak traffic number 737 calls will be taking Bravo 1 and right on Mike for stand 15. Kaitak traffic.
Okay, all checklists are complete. We've been cleared to land. Alt on the FMA checked. And let's go. I'll disconnect track IR in a moment. Let's bring on the throttle cam and then disconnect autopilot. Throttle cam should be on. And disconnecting autopilot now. Tracker on, autopilot off, flight directors off, and the bird on. Missed approach altitude 4,500 is set, and our final approach course 136. I'm setting it. Course 136 is set. Shuttle 420 established on the visual overhead Chengdu Chao VOR runway 13. Let's go flaps 2. Stabilize early for this visual approach. Let's go gear down. Flaps 3. Let's go flaps 4. And I'll start my final descent. Let's head back inside. I'll concentrate on the approach. Enjoy the views. And And we are established. I'll do the landing checklist as the ECAM memo comes on. Pretty view for our landing. A little bit high on approach, I'm correcting for that. Pretty much a headwind on the runway. Radio altimeter live is checked. Beautiful city of Hong Kong to our right.
Contact traffic, November 737 Golf Golf, shutting down stand 15 on block time 1722 Zulu.
And as I told you, you should be able to see the checkered kind of box over that hill. That's called the Stonecutters Hill. Established on the path. And Kai Tak Hong Kong Shuttle 420 established on finals, runway 13. We'll be flying right over the buildings. Enjoy the sounds, enjoy the arrival. Hopefully I butted this landing. And landing rate monitor is on. Checked. Stabilized. Mr. Approach altitude 4500 is checked. And landing checklists. ECAM landing, no blue spoilers around. Right over the buildings of Hong Kong.
And Cathay Cargo 880 Heavy, are you on frequency 122.8?
Cathay 8, go ahead.
Roger, just confirming you're on your monitoring Unicom. Thank you.
Mark is checked. Yeah, this is what I told. We'll be making a banked turn at the last moment. Continuing our descent, not letting the descent rate climb up. Keep it down, keep it descending, keep it descending.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Beautiful landing. Spoilers. Reverses are green. Decel. 70 knots. Manual braking. Perfect. After landing, spoilers disarmed. I'll turn off the landing lights once we have exited the runway. Kaitac Hong Kong Shuttle 420 vacated at Alpha 10. It was a beautiful landing. I was happy.
Nice landing, Lucas.
Thank you so much, Hong Kong Shuttle 420. Okay, I'll bring up the face cam. And I'll finish my pilot flying flows. Taxi lights can come on, landing lights can go off, and runway turn off lights can also go off. Hong Kong Shuttle 420 will be tanking stand 16 right at Alpha 3. On to Delta 2 and then stand 16, Hong Kong Shuttle 420. View of the city, turn that. Go now. And off landing, pilot monitoring flows. This will be difficult to do while taxiing. I'll just slow down a tad bit. So, radar off.
Contact traffic, Cathay 80 departing runway 13, cut.
Okay, mode selectors normal, flaps up. TCAS, standby. And ECAM status is checked. And I will just turn on the APU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, looks good. Okay, we'll continue our taxi. And after landing checklist, radar is off. I'll remove the parking range, I guess I set the parking range. Oh, that's off. Chocks on by any chance? I didn't put the chocks on. Nope. Let me. The aircraft not moving. There it is. Oh, there's the 747 taking off. Pretty cool. I don't know why he was almost off the runway there. Oh yeah, there's some issue with xplane and Microsoft. The runways are slightly spaced wrongly in Microsoft. xplane has it perfectly done. But the views are just beautiful. And I just love the updated physics of the Phoenix A320. Beautiful, beautiful arrival in aircraft. Approaching, yeah, I see the 737 and this part next to that. Stand 18 and 16. That's the American 737. Okay. you guys. No worries. It should be, we should turn onto Delta 2. That's Delta 1. Next, there's Delta 2. Actually, I'll take the terminal stand itself. Where a passenger aircraft is. Oh, the Concorde is parked. I told you this aircraft doesn't exist in real life, so it's a very old aircraft, so, airport, I mean. Entering the terminal area, we do not need the taxi lights. Wing lights can come off. Taxi lights can come as well. Let's take the next stand here. I don't think we can take the stand. That's a 747 there. We can take the stand after that. I guess so. One of these stands will also do. Oh yeah, I have that stand available for me. Right next to this 737. Is the automatic parking system working? I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Okay, we don't have the automatic parking system. Slightly ahead. Brake pressure is checked. Parking brake is set. Tracker can come off. Okay, the engines can go off. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. There's no replay because it's not a flight simulator. I love the landing. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you Sri Lakshmi, thank you Aditya, Rohan, Mohammed, everybody for joining. Thank you so much and have a good night. You can watch the
Nice
shutdown.
flight, Vikas. Thank you so much. I'm going to be logging off now. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, have a good night. Hong Kong shuttle 420. Okay, looks good. I'll log off as well from VATSIM. Simultaneously, I'll just do the parking flows and parking checklist. Good. Okay, engines are shut off. Beacon can go off. Sorry, not the strobes. Beacon can go off. Seatbelt signs can go off as the slides are disabled. And pilot monitoring as a flow for parking. Okay. ATC can go to standby. APU bleed can come on, and fuel pumps can go up. And parking checklist. Park brakes are off, parking brake is on, engines are off, wing lights are off, fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist is complete. And thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon on the next stream. Not probably not tomorrow. I'll take a break for a day or two. I'll be back very soon. I don't think. Okay. And we are here in Kai Tak. Welcome to Kai Tak. Thank you so much and good night.